What's up, guys? We didn't go ride today. Me and Ben took the day off, mainly because Bobby had the day off and we're about to leave for a whole week, so I needed to give her some quality time before we took off. So spent time with my wife, did a lot of important schoolwork too, so like when we're in Tahoe, we're just snowboarding, and that's super key. But we still want to make a great video for you, so we're going to look at my very first ever season edit. I worked so hard on this thing. I'm so proud of it. Even when I look back at it, I'm still like, okay. But it's crazy to see how my riding has changed. And so this is a cool thing for you guys to see where I started and where I am now. So if you go on my page and scroll all the way down to the bottom, my very first video, 5 years ago, I posted this. So let's click into it and watch the video. So real quick, there'll be no audio because I did use a copyrighted song, so I don't want to have this video flagged. So there'll be no audio on the video, but I'll be talking. So mute that. So the intro, Johnathan Buckhouse, the pole going across the chairlift. That was like a classic. Like when the GoPro came out, like that was like how you started videos. So thought that was a really cool shot because I had my hand over the camera. It was like starting the vlog, or not the vlog, but starting the montage. All right, here we go. We started it, and of course, got to drop into something. So here we go. We're dropping in to something I didn't even hit. So the multiple camera angles. That means I did it I did that shot 4 times. That's where I just learned 360s too. So I was like, banger, opening up the film with a 360 on like a 2-foot jump. That was like the smallest jump ever, but I was still like super stoked on it that I filmed it 4 times in different angles to like open the video. There's a lot of selfie cam shots in this just because I didn't have a lot of filming, I wrote a lot at the beginning of the season by myself, and I had a GoPro and I didn't know, so I was just testing out all kinds of shots, all types of angles. So there's a lot of selfie types of shots in this, but and I titled it Snowboarding Montage 2010-2011 Breckenridge, but I wrote A Basin Keystone. I got Beaver Creek in there, so maybe I should change the title because it's not very accurate. I wrote more than just Breckenridge. So this shot right here is gonna cut really quick because I didn't land it. I still put it in. I was like, I didn't hit that feature before, and that's when Keystone would put like, they always would put like 3 huge boxes together. They don't do it anymore, which kind of sucks. It's just like single feature, but they'd link like tons of boxes, and so they would link tons of boxes and make these epic rails. And so like that was my first time hitting it, and I ended up like going to board slide and like coming off, but I didn't right away smooth, and I could never do it again. It was like an accidental trick. And then this shot right here, guys, this was a shot I was super stoked on, except for there's snow, there's literally snow like right on the screen. But front 3 off the tube, that was like another one of my banger tricks. And when I saw the footage with the snow on it, I literally wanted to freak out. I was like, are you kidding me? And I think the next day they took the feature out too, so I was like, couldn't go back and do it again with a better day, better shot. This was the year I learned 360s, so that was like a big thing to me. Also, like, do you guys see my style? Like, dude, the bright colors. This was like my toned down version. We'll stop it at my jacket. Look at this jacket. The thing is next level awesome. I actually kept it because it was such a cool jacket, and I was hanging on to it for the longest time. And actually the start of last season, I sold it to somebody because they really wanted it, and I wanted to go on a snowboard trip, so I got rid of the jacket. Should have kept it. It's pretty sweet. It's actually a special blend jacket too, which special blend doesn't exist anymore. Board slide to the C box, that was a banger. This is when me and Jeremy started filming together, and Jeremy was like, dude, we should do like we'll set the camera up in weird spots and get like shots. And I was like, dude, that's like the greatest idea ever. So we like stopped the follow cam and we started like setting the camera up on kickers and doing things like that. So that was just a tail tap on a rail, very small rail. And then this, look at that air. That was like my cover photo for the longest time. And look how pixel and bleh, and I don't know what those black dots are on the screen. But that was the biggest jump I hit at that time. And I remember landing it and being like, I'm gonna be something. I thought, like, the moment I landed, I was like, I'm gonna be a pro snowboarder. It was ridiculous. I was like, I'm the man. And that was like obviously the adrenaline, and I just straight aired the jump, but super funny. I was so stoked. The 180 out. My board slides were they call it zeeched, but it's where you're not really 90. You're more like your foot's barely hanging off of the rail, which I wouldn't call it a board slide. It's just hanging your back foot off the feature. So it wasn't really board sliding, but thought I was. So that's a thing. Also, my speed, if you look at the shots, I go slow into a lot of stuff. Like, I just have a slower speed, and that comes from lack of confidence. There's that zeeched board slide again. The double grab, that's when I learned double grabs. So this line right here, I'll stop it for a second. This was a end of season, super slushy, super slow day, and my buddy Pat, I know you watch my videos, told me I wouldn't be able to do this line. He was like, dude, you don't have the speed. You can't do it. Like, and I tried like 3 times prior, and he's like, you should just stop. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, I want to prove you wrong. So this is me proving him wrong. Sorry, Pat. Let's get out of here. My cat's messing with me. There's no front boards in this either. I couldn't front board my first season, so all back boards and 180s. Oh, that run too. I couldn't really hit ollie on rails, like urban on rails, and that was like my first one, and I thought I was the coolest dude ever because I hit that. Oh, I actually did hit that jump from the intro. I didn't do a very good job with it. Wait, rolling the windows down, not listening to the pro tip of the day. That's me not doing that 360 off that tube. Gap to board slide, I was really stoked on that one. So this is when I started putting in the weird camera angles. Yeah, here we go. Kind of makes me sick watching them. Oh, this was like the last year Keystone made cool features. That was a tube to a step down, like super awesome. And then they went from like really cool and neat features to like just difficult, like really hard, like lock-offs to things like that. Like not really like simple fun features, but just like intense features. But yeah, that's a tube to a step down. That was a blast. I would hit that like daily. As you can tell, I was new to riding, and so was Jeremy. Or to filming. He's hanging out in this shot, but that's okay. This is all, like, that was the last year A-Basin made a really good park too. They've toned down a ton, and I remember the year after that they said, like, why are we trying to compete with Keystone and Breck's park when, like, we'll never be there? So then they toned down the park's budget and stopped making really cool parks. GoPro doesn't work for very long range jump shots. This is Beaver Creek right there, A-Basin. There's a lot of A-Basin because I usually film my season edits or get a lot of the shots for my season edits at the end of the year because like those are all the tricks I know I have, and I'm doing them like the harder tricks or trying harder tricks because it's slushy and soft. More Beaver Creek right here. Usually I'll only bring like neat features that I did a cool trick on from early season into my season edits towards the end. Or like if I did a really cool trick, I'm like, okay, that season edit worthy, I'll save it. But like, I like to put like a really clean like front board in my season edit, but I'll probably won't film that front board till like the end of the year. Has the same line after that my buddy said I couldn't do. Here's the ender of the video. Got the tags, old school YouTube tags. Keystone also had a pill, that was cool. Tail grab was my favorite grab that season. I would just tail grab everything if you couldn't tell from the video. And then remember how we started the video with the hand? Well, that's how we ended it. Super stoked on this video. Happy to share it with you guys. It actually doesn't have a lot of views on it. And I was so stoked on it that I made a bloopers video. So that one actually has a decent amount of views on it. And the bloopers, it's kind of like a behind the scenes bloopers. It has like how we shot some shots and stuff in it. Really fun. Also has copyrighted music. Maybe we'll look into that one the next time we don't go ride. But I'll link the original footage or original video down below. Because if you guys want to hear about the song, I like dreamt of using this song for a season edit too. Like back when I lived in Colorado Springs and I was driving up every day to go snowboard, and I'd listen to this song on the way up, and I was like, it gave me so pumped to snowboard, and I was like, I'm going to use this in my season edit, I'm going to use it. And then it kind of like, it doesn't, I love it because it's the song I always wanted to use, but I always get like comments that are like, what's with the song? And I'm like, I love the song, leave me alone. Which is all about, it's make what you love. Like, these videos we make are what I like, and I'm just happy you guys like it too. Because I'd be making them like either way. Like, I really like the videos. So, and like the cool thing too is like after I made the season edit, I was like, I'm gonna be a sponsored rider. Like, I want to be a sponsored snowboarder so much, and it's taken a long time, but finally like got that first sponsorship, like legit one, like BEEBAD. Super stoked. Shout out to BEEBAD. I'll link their stuff down below. But it's crazy to think now, like at age 25, like things are starting to kind of tie together, and I've kind of figured out my spot in snowboarding, I think, and that's with these daily vlogs. So that's really cool to me. We'll keep doing this, see how it goes. I'm super stoked you guys like the videos. With all that being said, we should do a sticker shout out. And today's sticker shout out will go to Ben05AU. He's got it on his board. He actually got it in the same spot I have it, so what's up? Looking good, man. Also, that board looks sweet. That top sheet's pretty awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel, getting stickers. Remember, guys, if you want Evolution stickers, What a Nice Guy stickers, any of that stuff, link in the description down below for stickers. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You guys rock. We'll be back out tomorrow. We're ready to start shredding again. It's nice to take one day off here or there, and like I said, like I really need to spend time with my wife and catch up on some homework and stuff. So like that, or with that, we'll be back at it. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep evolving.